The Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UConn Huskies offense will go on the attack first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. To throw, it's Calandria. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They boot it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
North Carolina.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Trying to get behind the defense. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fullback's got it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give to the fullback. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Pressure coming. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down.
Hey, man, offensively, you just got to know when the play is over, and you got to live to play the next down. That was not a good decision there by the ball carrier. He had a chance to just go down when that play was over. Instead, he tries to do something too heroic, and the offense sustains a massive loss.
Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket.
Turning it on! And he runs it in for the score! Touchdown, UNC! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Calandria. Pulls it in, it's Hudson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the single back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jordan. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Back to pass, it's Calandria. They go to the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he had just enough to will that one home. Now the lead is down to 11.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. UConn has it teed up to start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Working that left side now. Breaks into the open. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman. And then
got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, North Carolina! Great job by the back on the option.
wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on them.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Bought a little time, lets it go. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Corrals it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
From the gun, the ground game. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
UConn 3.
So the final period starts with a second down play. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Off play action. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Absolute shank. Missed it. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
North Carolina.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The UConn offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Got a man, it's Brown.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker, it's Hudson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man, it's Hudson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. They get to him as he throws. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Huskies!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
UConn going back to work on offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give to the fullback. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today, and it's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm, protection.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out.
Looking deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He wants a big play here late. And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So Clemson's offense will start this game off with the football. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
The Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him. That's a really nice place to start on offense.
And it doesn't matter how many guys they have in the box, right? Every single week, defense is key on stopping this guy, and none of them can do it. He is so dynamic, a true game changer for this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to Johnson. Shakes off the defender. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Robertson. Using his legs to buy some time. Got him downfield. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Plows through the defense. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They'll run the option. The pitch. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese. Getting
ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Got his man on the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. That's caught. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Rush is on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The handoff to Johnson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw because he put it out in front of his big man.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Braxton. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes, and that's exactly...
He's got it at the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Pulls it in, it's Jordan. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Turns it loose. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gibson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for room, it's Gibson. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Under fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man quickly. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Clemson is quick to the line.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. That last completion sets him up on second down.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football.
Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football game.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. That's caught. It's Anderson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And Jesse, you have a slot receiver like this. He can create matchup nightmares for a defense.
No doubt about it, Reese. And him and this quarterback, they really are on the same page. He's so deliberate with his route running. The quarterback knows exactly where he's going to be and when he's going to be there, and that's why they're so tough to stop.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
And the Tar Heels inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. Handoff from the gun. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it can be hard to stop.
With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. This is a money play on 3rd and goal.
29 Philly, 2-9.
This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.